Joe, this morning, there's more tension between the U.S. and Iran. Is military action possible against Iran?
And with Southern Colorado's military community, anytime we're talking about global affairs like this, a lot of people are paying attention here. The president isn't ruling anything out. What has happened in recent days, according to the Associated Press, the deaths of hundreds in Iran, Tehran, elsewhere in Iran, because of the latest uprising, the protesting against the current regime in Iran. President Trump said on Air Force One last night, not ruling out military option, nor is the president ruling out diplomacy. He said that Iran wants to talk about this, but it's unclear if they can talk efficiently enough before the U.S. may need to act. President Trump said he's receiving hourly updates on the situation, that the military does have some options here. President Trump previously has not been shy when it comes to potential strikes in Iran. He struck Iranian nuclear targets last year. He ordered the death of Soleimani, who was a longtime general of the Iranian regime. We'll see where this story takes us again by the end of the week. So many international issues that we're watching, not just Iran. The president's given an ultimatum to Cuba to strike a deal with the U.S. or before it's too late. And we're watching Greenland, too. The president's not ruling out military options there. Secretary of State Marco Rubio is expected to meet with European leaders about Greenland later this week.